Hey guys, JH, welcome back to see a beautiful day. Weather forecast just sensational, 25 degrees, just spectacular. And only 20 kilometre an hour. Although it's just, as soon as I step on it, it's almost like someone gets the handle of the, oh here we go. It just gets the handle of the wind machine, cranks it up. Okay guys, so what are we going to talk about today? Okay, ongoing. It's just a little bit every day about the nuances of Jimmy Bruin's swing. Okay, now yesterday we were talking about the upslap with the back of the hand. And we saw that with Jimmy. Watch it, have a look at it, you see that. It's that, throws it up. And then I see the complete reverse of that on the downswing. I see the down slap with the palm, but very much that trail hand, guys. Jimmy was the ultimate hitter, and I'm that's all I'm doing. I'm really trying to just smash the golf ball, really trying to just obliterate the golf ball with the golf club. Really, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm really just trying to do that. I'm not trying to swing the club to the target, anything like that. There's nothing fancy in this. This is a wham bam, thank you ma'am, hammer time golf swing with a little bit of flow. If we can have that sort of flow. Now I'm really going to work on the pause or the dwell. I need to get that dwell. After I finished videoing yesterday, my buddy turned up. We hit balls for a couple of hours and it was just spectacular stuff. I mean, it really just mashing. He's not doing Jimmy Bruin, he's doing Mac. And he's just come on a treat. For someone who just hit all over the place, he's now just like a robot. And I mean like a robot. It was just amazing. So, more than one way to skin a cat than choke it with a pound of butter, as my Irish grandmother used to say. Still no idea what that meant, but that's what the lovable Irish used to say. And one of the guys who's a poster on the channel, I don't think you'll mind me mentioning his name, Donald Mooney from Ireland. Donald, you'll know all about that. I bet you've heard that before. Best golf courses in the world in Ireland. And we might have had the best ball striker in the history of the world in Jimmy Bruin. Conceivably. Christy O'Connor said he was. Christy O'Connor said no one hit the ball ever like Jimmy Bruin. Nobody. And those two guys that came over and saw me in 1992, the two old Irish guys, they walked around with Jimmy, saw him hit a lot of shots, and they said until you were there, till you saw it, till you heard it, nothing could prepare you for his ball flight. Let's hope nothing can prepare us for our ball flight. Okay, so what am I going to try and do? I'm going to try and get it here, have a little bit of dwell. As soon as I get my dwell here, I'm going after it with that trail hand. Okay, it's a gradual going after it with that trail hand. I'm going to go after it, but I'm going to not sort of go really hard from the top. I'm just going to let it drop a little bit and then get after it with that trail hand. I want to smack. Again, the Irish smack the bejesus out of it. That's what I want to do. Smack the bejesus out of it. That's not an Irish accent, Jay. It just sounds like a cross between Lebanese and Hindu. Okay, first hit, guys. This is JH practice here. We come here, we think about it all the way out in the car, and that's what we do. Gonna get it to here, then go after it. No dwell. You've just got to hold it there, Jade. Just hover it. Hover it. Come on. Not easy to do. There it is. Took me 3 shots to get it. three. And the first two were they were just remnants of muscle fatigue from the gym today, guys. Okay, come on, Chase. Get in, get soft. Come on, slap it up there. Wow. Wow. And that's all I'm going to concentrate on from now. If I can just get that backhand slap up there, keep that club out there, that's what I want. And I'll just get that dwelling effect more ingrained and more of it. Now it's hard for someone that's always been a quick change of direction guy to actually have almost like a two-piece golf swing. I feel it's a backswing and a downswing. It's a backswing getting ready for the downswing. Jack Nicklaus said in the early books and in the early teachings when he was talking about Jack Grow, he said what, and he told me, I spoke to him in 1986 when he came to Australia to do a Japanese television skins game with Greg Norman, Sevi and Tom Watson. And he said, I mentioned to him, I said, Jack, I remember you saying that the secret to your swing was gathering the golf club for the downswing. You used to take the club up and gather it up to get it to the top. And he said that's all he used to think about, completing the backswing, completing it, gathering. John Jacobs used to talk about gathering it. So gather the club and gather it as much as you can so there's nothing left more to gather. Gather it and then just throw the gathering away. In Australia at the moment, guys, you're not allowed to have a gathering. You have a gathering anywhere of anybody, and it's $5,000 fine. The only people I can gather with out here are cows. But they'll probably bring in a law. They'll probably say I'm going to infect the cows. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. What's going on in this country, guys, is ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous. Got a whole 5 million inhabitants city shut down with 38 people in hospital. 38 people in hospital, got a whole state shut down. It's unbelievable. Anyway, no politics. They haven't got to me here yet, but give them time. Okay, let's gather. Woo! Just need a little bit more gathering. That was pretty impressive. And guys, that's nowhere near the amount of gathering I need. I'm like nowhere near it. Come on. I'm prepared to miss-hit a few to try and get an ultra gathering. Whew. Is it the hardest thing I've ever done? For me personally, yeah. To try and get that club to come to a, you know, like a semi-halt at the top. Hardest thing I've ever done. Because I get so much elastic wind-up in my swing because I don't release my left side. So I've got a lot of torque in my swing. Come on, Gav. That's just motoring. And I've just got to get a connection. I've just got to go and find a biophysicist and say, come on guys, you've got to give me this linkage. You've got to give me a chip that I can implant in my thinking to get that there. Look, I can do it when there's no requirement in a golf ball. This is a silly thing. Look. Stay there all day. All day. And Sunday. It's just amazing. And what's interesting is that, you know, when you see golf, you know, clubs worn in the centre of the club, right up in the middle of the club. Well, these shots feel like Mo Norman's. Mo Norman's marks were right at the bottom of the club, from the bottom up to about the 6th groove. He hit his all really low on the face. And that's what I feel these are. Entirely different to normal position of hitting. Come on, hold it up there. Wow, guys, honestly, guys. That's Wow City right there. My goodness. Whew. As Mo Norman would say, was that good? Was it ever? Whew, was it ever, he used to say. Oh God, I miss Mo's little nuances. We just never got to see the truly unique players in golf, like Mo and Count Yogi, Jimmy Bruin, Alan Darcy, Miller Barber. Really didn't get to see those guys. Well, we got to see Calvin Pete. Calvin Pete was very much like this, guys, but he didn't have the club outside. Cal Pete had that fused left arm, so he was here. Cal, he had that bent left arm, but he wasn't out here. He was here. This was Cal. There. He was bent there, and he was so straight. Oh, I mean, like, you can't even believe how straight. I mean, I think his averages of fairways hit when he was playing the tour was like 88%. Just no one's ever been near that. I think Mike Reed got down about 78% once, but Cal was about 88. Mo said he was about 96. I asked him once, I said, what do you reckon your career average was in hitting greens? And he said, I think he said 16.8 or 17.2. I think he said 16.8. I said, what? He said, no, 16.8. And Hogan, I think Hogan was about 13.8, something like that, from what they can determine. And I think the best anyone's ever had was David Toms. And I think David Toms got to just under 14 for 1 year. Now, Jimmy Bruin may not have hit a lot of greens, because this was a wild golf swing, a lot of power. I mean, he either drove or got pin high on 7 par 4s in one round of golf at County Down, back in 1948. So he may not have been a big greens and regulation guy, but he may have been, I don't know. And I haven't spoken to anyone about that. Come on. It's only a practice swing. You know what's interesting? You get to the top there, and I said before I hit it, a practice swing, and the brain comes along and says, no, it's not, JH, you idiot. It's a proper golf swing, and I'm going to go like you normally go. You don't have a program for hitting a golf ball with a stopped golf swing at the top. Wow, it's hard to do. Every one of those shots is okay. All okay, every one. Just jumpy. I just don't understand it. I can't wrap my head around it. This is a hard program. I'm going to work it out, and I'll come on here one day and say I've got it. I know what to do. I don't know what to do right now. I don't. Really don't know what to do. But I'm just grinding it, guys. I'm just grinding it. It's almost as if when I get back here, everything switches off and it just goes back to the original sequencing that I've always had in a golf swing. Get it to the top and go. That just comes online. just extraordinary that I can't do it. It's just vexing, so vexing. This is it, guys. This is a hard line. This is the hard yards. That's just such a good shot. This is grinding. This is grinding. I'm heading into that big tree up there, and the tree's about probably about 35 with all the foliage, probably 40 feet wide. The balls are all landing in that confine of that tree, irrespective of how I'm hitting them, irrespective of the contact. Now that one just pushed a little bit to the right. Just didn't get that trail hand going hard enough, early enough. That's what squares the club face up. Come on, Chase. Hardest thing I've ever done or tried to do. It's almost like there's two brains. The one that's a normal golf swing and the one without the intention to hit the golf swing. Look. Stay there all day. Can't do that with the golf. Well, I'm going to hit it. It's amazing. Wow. That just hit the tree right in the middle of the trunk. Right in the middle. Never deviated from the tree. And there's another one. Come on, hit it again. Hit it again. The trunk's about that wide. A 5-iron here, guys. That was a little short of the tree, that bounced into the tree, but the other one was just like right at the base of it and just killed it. Come on, Chase. That's it, that's the shot. That's it, right there. Wow, is that good? Guys, this is raw video. This is what you've got to do to get this golf swing. But you've got to be really specific with your targeting. Don't just hit shots. Target every shot you hit. Every shot I hit, I want it to go to a certain destination, like a little bit right of the tree, a little left of the tree, at the tree. I never ever hit shots willy-nilly with no targeting. Come on, Chase. Now that's about 2 yards to the left of the trunk of the tree, maybe 3 yards, and that's because I felt then that I just got my shoulder just turning a little bit, so it's a little drag. But you know, like if you're aiming at a flag, you'd just be left side of the green. It's not going to miss the green. None of those miss the green. If you worked at the green probably being, I don't know, 50 feet wide, none of these have missed the green. That's in exactly the same place the other ball. If those balls were numbered, you go up there and have a look at them, they'd be a foot apart. Foot apart. And a couple from here. Come on, Jace, you can stop. Come on. You can stop. But the combination has to be that you stop, but then you have to just be very, very gradual in that start of the downswing. Don't snatch it. Like that. That was gradual, but no, absolutely no pause at the top there. No. And this is the overtasking neurally. And I was really trying to get up, get the back slap up, get the pause, and then really gradually accelerate with that trail hand. Now that's too many tasks neurally to incorporate in a golf swing. And I was total state of neural confusion right there. That's just perfect. I mean, that is absolutely scrumptious. That was just a sensational golf shot. Good thing about bears is to pick those balls up. Not one wide, irrespective of the, and what's the average of strike? About 80%. Some have probably been 85, none have been 90, and a couple have probably been 75. But eminently acceptable. If you were standing up there watching the ball coming in, you wouldn't know the quality of the strike. I can feel it. It's just jumpy, JH. Just jumpy. You can't jump at it. Cannot jump at it. Come on. I just don't feel like I've got enough lightning rod today. There's not enough of that. Get more lightning rod, Chase. Woo, baby. That's turbo time when you get that lightning rod. Lightning rod, just try and get it up there. Straight up there. That's lightning rod. Because what that does, that guarantees that there's no wrist break on the backswing and you'll just get that download on the downswing. That will happen. Come on, lightning rod, Chase. This is a practice session, guys. This is a grinding session. Come on. Lightning rod. That's the best shot today. For me to get that pause at the top, well, Jimmy didn't get a pause. He just got the club outside. But I'm saying I'm trying to get the pause in order to just get the position. I don't want to have that pause in the golf swing, but I want to have that. God, you just did it, you idiot. You just did it. Do it in the golf swing. That's just right at the base of the tree. Right at the base. But yeah, it's only about 80% contact. But good enough to get it on the green. That's going to hit right in the middle of the tree, right in the trunk. There you go, bang. It's sort of like a big, huge, like a big willow, and it's got all crevices in there. I reckon that ball's in one of the crevices in the trunk. There it is, guys, and that's in the crevice too. Yeah, that is. Bet that's in the crevice. Yeah, that's hit the tree. I'll bet that's embedded in the crevice of the trunk of the tree. I'll bet it is. Oh, wow. Come on, Chad. Lightning rod. There's another one. That'll be in the tree as well. Oh, wow. My goodness. Okay, I'm hitting from the same spot. I know the distance, know the direction, know where my feet are going to be, so I should be hitting the ball very, very similar every shot. But to hit it with that degree of accuracy. Come on, Chase. Okay, really pump one. Wow. Whew. It's hot, guys. And it's probably about 26 degrees. It's hot. Okay, last shot. Come on. Last shot, best shot. And it is. Last shot's the best shot. Wow. I'm going to go and pick all those balls up. What's it like out there today? Might whip a few down range. I'll see what it looks like and just hit a few down range on the next video.